Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kathy Hilton is opening up about her love story with Rick Hilton. During season 14, episode 10 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a producer asked Kathy the secret to her long-lasting relationship with Rick. "You are one of the few very long married couples on the show," they asked. "What do you attribute to your longevity?" "We started out very young," she responded. "We grew up together. We enjoy the same things. We don't have to be out to dinner with couples every single night. We enjoy being just together." The confessional popped up during a dinner at Kathy's house where she hosted Dorrit Kemsley, Erica Jane, and Bozoma St. John. With Dorrit going through a separation with Paul P.K. Kemsley, the in-episode conversation naturally veered into relationship territory, leading Kathy to gush about her marriage. Kathy and Rick have been married for an impressive 45 years. They celebrated the milestone anniversary in November 2024 with a trip to Paris and London. In honor of the momentous occasion, Kathy had a chat with People, where she shared more about what makes their relationship work. "I was just saying to someone, getting married so young like that. I was 19 and he was 23. The key is just keeping the right people around you, the right influences, and being around other couples who are happy and have the same values as you," she told the publication. A couple of months earlier, she gave the magazine another note on her relationship's longevity during a separate interview. "I don't think you go to bed without saying, 'I love you,' and giving each other a kiss, and never in a fight or anything," she continued. "If you have had a disagreement, you always make up before you go to sleep and keep a little mystery and keep it exciting and fun." Kathy and Rick have 4 children, Paris, Nicole, Baron, and Conrad. And yes, the Hilton kids are as enchanted by their parents' love story as everyone else. "Happy anniversary to my incredible parents, Kathy and Rick Hilton," wrote Paris in a December 2023 Instagram post. "I'm so grateful to have grown up looking up to your beautiful love for one another and the example you set for me becoming a mother. I love you both so much." Kathy Hilton has always been a mystery wrapped in diamonds, with an air of old money glamour and the kind of effortless charm that keeps her in the social elite. But every now and then, a nugget of truth slips out, revealing a peek into the reality behind the gilded gates of the Hilton dynasty. And this time, it happened on a hot mic moment that has the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fandom buzzing. It happened during a break in filming, a moment that wasn't supposed to be caught on camera, except of course it was. Kathy, clad in a perfectly tailored pastel suit, adjusted her oversized sunglasses and leaned toward a producer, her voice hushed but still carrying that signature confidence. "We don't have to pretend, you know," she said, casting a quick glance over her shoulder. The producer raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Pretend about what?" Kathy sighed dramatically, shaking her head as if debating whether to reveal more. And then, with a conspiratorial grin, she spilled it. "Rick and I, well, we have an understanding." Kathy Hilton and Rick Hilton's marriage has long been the subject of speculation. As heirs to an empire, their union has often been viewed as more than just a love story. It's a business alliance, a strategic partnership in the world of wealth, legacy, and social standing. But Kathy's words seem to imply something deeper, perhaps even more transactional than romantic. What exactly did she mean by "we don't have to pretend"? Did she mean that their marriage is a carefully curated performance for the public? That they have separate lives behind closed doors? That love and affection have given way to duty and mutual benefit? For years, whispers about the Hilton marriage have floated through Beverly Hills. Some say they live largely separate lives, attending events together when necessary but often operating independently. Kathy's social calendar is full: lunches at the Beverly Hills Hotel, charity galas, spontaneous getaways with her inner circle, while Rick tends to keep a lower profile, handling business and estate matters behind the scenes. They rarely, if ever, showcase overt affection in public, a stark contrast to other reality TV couples who thrive on grand romantic gestures. But for Kathy and Rick, their strength has always been in their unity, even if that unity isn't necessarily traditional. Kathy wouldn't be the first Beverly Hills socialite to acknowledge that love isn't always the glue that holds a high-profile marriage together. Many power couples operate with an unspoken agreement. As long as the partnership serves both parties, they maintain the illusion of the perfect union. We've seen it before: arrangements where both spouses understand the need for discretion, where companionship trumps passion, where financial security and legacy building matter more than grand declarations of love. Could Kathy's confession be the latest example of this age-old Hollywood dynamic? Paris and Nikki's take on their parents' relationship. Paris Hilton has often spoken about her admiration for her mother's strength and elegance, but she's never truly delved into the dynamics of Kathy and Rick's marriage. Nikki Hilton, always more reserved, has likewise kept things private. However, insiders claim that the Hilton daughters have always known that their parents' relationship is about more than just love. It's about empire building, about keeping the Hilton name prestigious and intact. That's not to say there's no affection between Kathy and Rick. On the contrary, their partnership has lasted decades, a rare feat in Hollywood. But perhaps the definition of marriage, at least in their world, is different from what the average person envisions. Of course, it wouldn't be Real Housewives without some drama. When word of Kathy's remark reached Lisa Rinna, the reaction was exactly as one might expect. Well, Rinna allegedly quipped at a recent event, "I guess we all don't have to pretend anymore." She later followed it up with a cryptic Instagram story featuring a martini glass emoji and the words, "Secrets always have a way of coming out in Beverly Hills." Subtle, not at all, but very much on brand for Lisa Rinna. In the grand scheme of things, does it really matter if Kathy and Rick Hilton's marriage is built more on companionship than passion? After all, they've endured where many others have failed. If they found a formula that works for them, one that allows them to maintain their empire and still find happiness, however they define it, who's to judge? But in a world where perception is everything, Kathy's admission to a producer may just be the tiny crack in the Hilton facade that fans have been waiting for. And if there's one thing reality TV loves, it's when the truth, no matter how glamorous, finally spills. The Hilton name has long been synonymous with luxury, legacy, and of course, a touch of drama. While Kathy Hilton has carved out a space in pop culture with her charmingly aloof persona on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her marriage to Rick Hilton has often been viewed as the bedrock of her glamorous world. But a candid behind-the-scenes moment with a producer recently shed new light on their relationship, leaving fans buzzing with speculation. Kathy and Rick Hilton have been married for over 4 decades, an impressive feat in Hollywood's revolving door culture of relationships. As the heir to the Hilton hotel empire, Rick has maintained a lower profile than his more media-savvy wife, but their marriage has always appeared solid from the outside. However, during a casual moment on set, Kathy let slip a revealing comment that suggested there's more to their dynamic than meets the eye. While taping a confessional scene for RHOBH, a producer asked Kathy about her husband's opinion on a particular topic, perhaps her recent antics with Lisa Rinna, her infamous meltdown in Aspen, or her daughter Paris' new chapter as a mother. Kathy, sipping on her signature Diet Coke, casually responded, "Oh, Rick, we don't have to run everything by him." The producer, sensing an opportunity, pushed further. "What do you mean?" Kathy giggled in her signature way, waving off the question before adding, "We have an understanding. He does his thing, I do mine, and that's what works for us." The admission, while seemingly benign, sent a wave of curiosity through the RHOBH fandom. Kathy Hilton has always projected the image of a devoted wife, yet her words hinted at a more independent approach to marriage. Was she implying a separate lives arrangement, a hands-off dynamic, or simply a healthy level of trust and autonomy? Fans and Bravo insiders began dissecting the comment, with theories ranging from an ultra-modern partnership to something more complicated behind closed doors. After all, Hollywood is no stranger to marriages that thrive on unconventional terms.